Another one?
So you're in a crawl space underneath the trash and so forth, and now you've come to a closet that has a hatch that looks like it would go down to a cellar or a basement.
Wow, okay.
Definitely should check for traps, but assuming there isn't any, why not go down the next hatch? Sounds like a good idea. We're already here, in a hatch. Might as well keep going to the other hatch.
The hatch is not locked. Give me
Also,
perception
Jeremy
checks.
made me alcoholic, like a hot toddy in a Sylphie cup. Sylphie like the one has flowers. Made me happy.
Give me perception checks.
That's not just one.
Including me, or I'm still outside, right?
Yeah, you're still outside.
Unless you're coming with. It does sound like they're going further down into this building, and you're going to be out of earshot here shortly.
I got a 25 for perception.
I got a 11, so not anything compared to that.
Yep. The 25 shows that these the hinges on this hatch are very rusted, and if you move them, they're going to make a lot of noise.
No, probably wouldn't be that
Can I use
helpful.
prestidigitation and make them quiet?
She's
That's
like,
a good
can you
weapon.
not?
Thought, but do you have any oil?
I was gonna say I have like create water, but I don't know how much that would help. As like a lubricant.
A little bit better, but
Let me see if I have oil. I may. I'm just not remember.
Or
I'm a true D&D player.
I don't think I do.
but you do have soap.
But I do have soap, and I can use create water on it, and that might be enough. So, as long as everyone's okay with that plan, I can pull my soap out of my sack. Oh no, create water prepped. Crap.
I mean, if you want to.
Yes, but you all have water skins with
Again,
water
skin.
out.
I use my water skin, so I don't actually need to drink water, like, pretty much ever, so. Sunlight and leaves.
You just stick your toes in it.
Basically. It just feels good sometimes. It's a little like candy for me. But yeah, so I take my water and my soap and massage it into the rusty stuff. And then start wiping my, like, nasty rust hands on the wall to try to get them clean. Bleh. But it should be wet now and lubricated, so.
Oh, never mind. I was reading through the prestidigitation spell list and I would have been able to clean it.
Oh!
Have the rest,
I mean,
but
you still can, because.
Not your soap.
Well, I mean, it's not clean, it's just wet. So. Because that body soap isn't going to do a whole ton on rust. So if you still want to do prestidigitation, that would work better.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to use prestidigitation on the lock to clean it of all the rust and soapy water.
Alright.
I just kind of look saltily down at the hinges and just rub my hands on the wall even harder, being mad at myself for not thinking of that first.
So, with the hinges cleaned up and derustified, the trapdoor opens without too much noise, and you're able to see a chute that leads down into the darkness. Now, this is more of just kind of a square shaft. There is no ladder here. But if somebody's been coming and going, you must have some way to do it.
Well, I'm like, I can even.
I have
Like-
rope, I'm pretty sure.
Well, and I don't take fall damage at all.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I
I'll
might
have-
cast prestidigitation and just kind of float down the shaft. So I don't take fall damage. So
Chico.
Do you have low light vision or anything like that?
I do. I have dark vision.
Okay.
So
Looking
might
down
just-
into the shaft with your dark vision, you can see that there are handholds cut into, that have been chipped into the side of this shaft.
Weird. I might point that out to the rest of my party. Tap the wall where the handholds are. Maybe cast prestidigitation as a little itty bitty light still to like show where they are to the rest of my group. I'll probably still kind of just slowly, leafily glide down because it would be faster and easier for me probably as a wee bitty leshy who's not human sized and therefore human sized handholds might be a little far away.
All right, Tatiana, are you catching up with everybody else now?
Yeah, I guess I'm still staying like a little bit behind them, but I'm like coming. I mean, I see where they're going, so.
Pretty obvious. I assume we didn't try to cover our tracks. So.
But I just want to watch our backs.
Then it is kind of like a straight shot if you follow. So.
Where down it goes, where it stops, nobody knows. Float, float, float.
One moment. All right, having climbed down the shaft, you've gotten to a hallway down in the basement.
Word. Well.
Let's see. You find yourself in a short hallway. The old wooden door. Let's see. Short hallway with a wooden door at the end of it.
Interesting.
So Sephi went down first.
I might roll survival once I reach the bottom to see if I see footprints, traps, spikes, doors, something like that. Anything that I should really just regale to the group. And I got a 26, so.
You definitely see footprints down here. Again, the booted human feet that have been walking through this space.
Weird. But no traps, no spikes, no angry person with an axe, you know.
Not yet.
Kind of important information. Or do I hear anything either? Like he's on the other side of the door.
You've got your ear to the door.
Yeah.
You don't hear much at all.
Okay.
Not like dead nothing. But like there was something magically created silence. No, it's just quiet.
It's just, yeah, regular earth noises.
Yep. All right. The door is not locked.
So I just do a thumbs up to everyone who falls behind me to be like, yes, we're okay.
Too enthusiastic thumbs up.
So you guys have all managed to be pretty quiet and haven't made much noise up to this point.
Sweet.
Not bad for the sneaky.
Yay.
Okay. You're facing the door. What do you do?
See. I am somewhat in the realm of squish, so probably sending me first is a bad idea.
And did Sephi check for traps with the
I
door
did. So
included?
I turned around to the group and thumbs up like no traps. Doesn't seem to even be like the dude here right this second.
Okay.
You should also know that
Nothing.
Stephanie's not a trained trap person.
I'm not. So
So
you feel
just-
free. I won't be offended if you check behind me.
Double check.
Yeah, I won't be offended if you double check. I looked really, really thoroughly, like a tune of a 26 on my survival check, but like I am not going to be offended if you also check.
Okay. I got 19.
The professional is fairly sure there are no traps on this door.
Yeah.
Add 2 more thumbs up.
All right.
Are there windows on this door, or is it just like a plain?
A plain, solid wood door.
I mean, we're in a I'm sorry. It's just like we're in a basement type deal. There's really no.
It does
light.
seem sketchy as heck.
Why, like, but like, I don't. Why would you need a window on your door?
Sketchy as heck.
It's like, why would you need a window on a door? That's an obvious darkness.
I would feel very trapped.
I mean, just in case.
Don't have doors or windows.
Obviously, he has no problem with feeling trapped since we've had to crawl through garbage to get through here.
Good point.
All right. Ready to open the door?
Let's do it.
Sure.
A stockroom. A whore.
Okay. So Nari was the last one to be in front of the door, so she'll go in first.
Fun,
Okay.
fun.
Sephi.
Right after, probably still holding your tail like the preschool don't lose me rope.
Buddy system.
Not enough to pull, because I'm being fast enough that I'm behind you, but
Yeah.
Okay.
right there.
So you enter into this room. The old wooden door swings open on rusted hinges, revealing a room lit by a single flickering torch. Through the gloom, you see piles of small crates and more than a few barrels stacked up haphazardly on the south side of the room. Opposite you is a stout wooden door with iron bands, while the north side of the room is bare save for an iron gate set into the middle of the wall. The stench of smoke and damp dog hangs heavily in the air.
Werewolf?
Is there a puppy down here?
Come here, guy!
She goes.
I'm just be real upset if we're gonna have to kill a puppy.
It's like, Vivian's like, I quit. If we had to kill a fucking puppy, I quit. Just saying.
She just gets out. She
If
goes,
I had to kill
I'm
a cat,
done.
it was too much for me.
Like hands up. I'm done, and just walks.
I'm done.
Just
Yeah.
see you guys
Nope, quest
outside.
over.
Well, we've
but
already
yeah.
had to fight wolves.
So we got a gate and a door. Looks like. Is there a gate and a door?
You hear a cranking noise, and the iron gate starts to rise up.
He hasn't killed us yet. This is a really good sign.
Sending the puppy after us.
Probably.
Oh yeah, that's a straight up like arena style.
Yep.
You're gonna
He's
die.
sending the dogs. See, it's an upside down star. Like star. Definitely demon dogs. Sending the demon dogs.
Puppies.
Yo.
Nope, they are not demon dogs.
Damn.
They're just they're regular guard dogs.
I was like, oh, so there's regular demons then.
It's just regular demons.
Nope.
Same.
The upside down star token is just what I have for all the monsters.
Perfect.
And let me grab.
Get the
Right,
tieflings
for
hope up.
dogs.
Damn. Say if there was demon dogs, I know demonic, so it's just like sit.
Sit.
don't-
Sit.
Speak to them in demonic and be like, no.
Bad boy.
Can I roll for intimidation if we're close enough to them and they're coming at us?
These are trained guard dogs, so you don't have a very high chance of success.
Okay.
But you guys do have the advantage here because while the gate's going up, you have the opportunity to strike first.
Nice.
So, I need initiative rolls, please.
I first thought truly was prestidigitation, a tennis ball, throw it in the opposite direction. Darn, go to the door, go to the door.
I got 11.
That was Nari, correct?
No.
No, that was Vivian.
Okay.
I don't.
I got 16.
Sorry, who was that?
16.
16. All right.
Having a massive brain fart. What do I add onto the number I roll again for initiative?
Your perception.
Perfect. I was like, it's something. I know it is. So,
As a collective,
Mine would
pick
be
up
8.
everything in that room and just.
mine would be at 22.
Okay.
Hey. I don't think we should kill the puppies. I think we should just knock them unconscious.
I mean,
I
it
got a
depends on
beating
how much
stick.
they really have like a murder boner for me, if that's going to be the case.
I mean, I got a beating stick.
Doesn't mean I'm all for it unless they're actively going to kill me, in which case, probably it's going to be them, not me.
Just.
Okay.
What about Tatiana?
14.
14. All right. Sephi, you get to go first.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Dogs are angry. They are underfed. And they're seriously looking for a fight. They're not just, sniffing around. They're barking and growling and getting ready to charge.
We toss food at them?
Oh.
You could try, but these are, like I said, trained guard dogs.
I was gonna ask, and feel free to be like, no, but if I did, like, cast heal on them, would it make them, like, healthy and full and, like,
It doesn't.
physically comfortable?
It only fixes if they had wounds.
Okay.
Sharpening doesn't quite qualify.
I was
There
like,
is no
maybe,
point.
but-
Don't do anything to
probably.
fucking help them. Just fucking kill them. They're gonna come after us. They're
Yeah.
trained
I'm
guard
just trying to think of a
dogs.
creative
Like,
way to go about that.
We could
Kill
knock
'em.
them on, God.
Give me 1 second to read a thing. It should take me, like, literally 1 second. And if I'm right, then I'll use it. And if I'm not, then I will just kill them. So, I will just kill them like you say. One creature. Oh, okay. Probably should just use electric arc then. Less. Would it be too meta to ask who comes after me in the initiative?
Let's see. No, not too bad. You can tell by a quick look around
Yeah.
who's ready and who's not.
Yeah.
The not is Thwack,
Black is not.
but and Nari's ready to roll.
Okay. So I'm going to use electric arc then. Most was like, if it were Vivian, I'd use Tanglefoot, because she'd probably use Tanglefoot right after me. What? I got a 26. So
26 definitely hits,
let that sucker roll. 10-4.
and that hits multiple targets if I remember correctly.
Yes, within a 30-foot radius. So
They're close.
both doggies. Both
So-
doggies.
How much damage does it do?
It does 6 points of damage, I believe, to each one. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because it's one target to another, so 6 damage.
So next
I
is
want to make it best in, but can't do both, and then one will attack.
next is Nari. The gate is about halfway up, and the dogs are about to charge. They'll probably go right after Nari.
Can I take? I mean, I don't want to do, like, the fun rogue thing to do, but I also kind of want to do the fun thing to do of, like,
I don't want to be a stereotype, however.
However, I'm
It's
just
a great stereotype.
roll off to the side kind of deal to get out of their line of
And just leave the Leshy.
There's
the Leshy to die.
There's the other.
It's fine. Just kill the Leshy.
You got the map in front of you, so it shows you guys' positions.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if anything, they go after Thwack first if Nari's not, like, right there.
Very possibly.
Yeah.
In fact, looking at where I'm at, I'm the least likely one to be gotten, so...
Vivian-
What now?
Vivian's probably at this moment. But... Alright, go ahead, Nari.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna try and roll to the side for now.
Alright. So you want to move over here back by the barrels?
Well.
No, they're not right in front of you, so you can do that without getting chomped on, and it's well within your limit of how far you can move.
Where again?
Thinking, like there.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
Okay. You still have 2 actions. If you've got a ranged weapon, you can fire it through the bars and see if it hits them.
I have short bow.
Okay.
Okay, so for first I roll what again? My brain.
The attack number, which is in the arrowhead-looking thing on your sheet next to the short bow.
And I roll that with a d20.
A d20.
Okay. Okay, I got 15.
Total?
Yeah.
All right. Your arrow bounces off of one of the bars. It does not hit.
Damn.
Rats.
Do you want to fire? You got one more shot.
I'll try again.
Okay.
Yeah, no. I got a 12.
Right. It's now the dog's turn. And they will both move out of the kennel and attack.
Rude! Extra rude! Back up.
Now, Thwack's right there. He wouldn't go past him.
Go 6 feet.
Yeah, so I'm like, rude, extra rude, back up. No, there is other adversaries here before me, thank you.
All right. So the first one does come out and tries to chomp on Nari.
Damn, it's got a real hate boner for you. You didn't even hit it.
No, not Nari. Excuse me, not Nari. Sephi.
Boo! Take snash, nash, nash.
Nash, nash, nash. Bite, snarl, snarl, bite. And failure.
Down, doggy, down, down.
You went boop.
Like low key, very like, it like without saying anything casts shamelessly cute, and I'm like, nah.
If anything, it would see you as
you
a
think we
cheat
can all
point.
run out of the room and just lock the dogs in the room behind us?
You could, but honestly,
Have they not left the cage? Yes.
the dogs are not. While they might be annoying, they're not a ginormous threat to you.
I'm not worried about them being a threat.
We're not us being a threat, which is fair. But I just don't think we probably could, all 5 of us, outrun them and get to the door.
Yeah.
So one entertaining part is goblins have a hate relationship with dogs.
Okay.
I don't know why, but they definitely view them as enemies and or food.
Because humans use them to guard property, and goblins like stealing property. So there you go. Mystery solved.
One of the dogs does manage to get a bite on Thwack.
Your old Thwacky boy.
Yep. And let's see. And Thwack takes 3 points of damage.
Poor Thwack.
All right. Now let's see. After that, next up is Tatiana.
I'd like to use Fire Arc.
Okay.
Or do I add it with the spell attack roll? Is that what it is?
Your D20 plus the spell attack roll.
17.
All right.
And that can hit 2 creatures.
That hits. And what is the damage you do?
Let's see. It says 1d4 plus 8. Wait, hold on. Sorry, 1d4 plus 3. So 4.
Okay. So between the electrical arc and the fire that you've delivered, that is enough to actually kill both dogs.
Fabulous.
They were very beefy attacks, so I'm not that surprised.
She said, I'm done with your shit. We don't have time for this.
Nope. What I will say though, I'm not, like, being that I am a druid, when they fall, I would go up and, like, prestidigitation, some little, like, flower wreaths, and kind of put around their neck and say, like, a quick prayer. You're like, sorry I had to kill you doggos, I know it's not your fault, but it was my life for yours.
I'm
So.
sorry.
All right. You are a professional priest.
Me?
I'm a forest spirit.
High or low?
High. Feeling lucky.
All right. Your deity is actually paying attention. And she's actually happy with you.
I'm sorry. Please rest in peace.
The dogs' bodies fade out. But while they're fading out, they start moving.
Creepy, but okay. I'm with it. I'm with
Spoopy
it.
boys.
This is that you did feel the power of your goddess here.
She
So
just
your
bring them back
goddess,
to life.
When you said, I'm sorry about having to kill you, your goddess, being quite happy with you presently, reached down, scooped them up while they're on death's doorstep, and spirited them away to live another life.
Yay.
Aww.
Elsewhere, though, right? Like, not with us.
For the doggos. This man is mean to you. He doesn't deserve you.
Those are some pretty spectacular rolls you got there.
I'm gonna pray to my deity. I'm angry, and I am so mad that these poor dogs had to die because some man underfed them and trained them to be aggressive. And I want to take revenge on that man.
And now I'm gonna eat him. I love you.
All right.
Wait for the tools to kill
High or
this
low?
man. Yeet him off the mortal coil.
I mean, I guess.
You get a busy signal.
Man.
Again.
Duchess is
Rude.
busy. Sorry.
Your goddess is not currently available. Please call back at a later time.
That's okay. I'll seek revenge myself.
You're
Okay,
not very
Bobby's busy.
good at getting on your
Vlogging,
goddesses.
she's working. She's being a boss babe somewhere. Bobby's busy being a boss babe. It's fine.
All right. Are no longer 2 dog corpses. They're gone.
Rip.
Oof.
No, my deity is probably not listening to me because I didn't make an idol yet of the 2 gemstones.
I know, it's been what, like 3 sessions now since we
Yeah.
got
I gotta work on that next time we go back to town, but we got busy things going on.
We got things to do. I mean, to be fair, if your idol is seeped, like if you dip the gemstones in the blood of this dude after you kill him in your revenge fantasy, I feel the idol will only be stronger.
That's a good idea.
That is a good idea.
Just saying. It'll only be more effective.
Ooh,
Yeah.
maybe you can take the skull, let it rot, and then put the gemstones in, and that'll be the idol.
Exactly.
I'm mad.
Basically. I mean, if anything, just rip out his still beating heart and rub the gemstones all over it. Boom. Instant revenge idol.
Now, that does play along with one of my personal rules. The better story you tell me, the cooler it gets.
Ooh.
All right.
Yeah.
So, something caused the gateway to open up above in there, and now you have a room full of crates and barrels, and a stout door. What do you do?
What's in the crates and barrels?
Roll perception to see if the door is locked. And get a 14, so.
She goes, I can't move it.
I can't move it, so it's obvious. Look.
She went,
Steffi
well,
yanks really hard, pushes really hard, pulls really hard, thing doesn't go, she goes like this, shrugs her shoulders at the group and walks away.
go climbs on a barrel, just,
Ooh.
well.
Seems like to me. I don't know if that was actually a failure, though it might not have been, but
I know, you
if
can
it was,
never
that's
tell.
my story and I'm sticking to it.
It is locked.
Not a failure, but still a great thing. Still a great bit that just happened here today.
Although, of course, it's kind of obvious with a, keyhole in the door. Look
I mean,
at
you
it.
never know.
Right.
I mean, am I able to try picking it?
Yes.
Always, my sweet rogue. Always. With sometimes mixed results, as the owner might not want it real.
Did you say that there was a window on that door?
No, there is not.
Okay.
Just cold, hard iron locks, baby.
Heavy wood more steel bands on it.
Well, I thought that you had
Hard
said that there was a
steel
window
bands,
on one of
baby.
the doors at some point.
No, Vivian asked if there was, and we said no. And we found out that there wasn't.
What did you get for?
Ah! Okay, wait, what am I adding to it? Which thing?
Your
What's it?
thievery skill.
I got 13.
13. Not enough to get the lock open.
Yeah. Damn.
Kick it down, or I'll try and probably fail. But I'm mad and I want to kick it down.
But I want to see you kick it down, so you should do it.
The door opens towards you, so it's going to take a lot of force to do that.
She goes.
It will take a nat 20 or nothing at all, baby.
She went.
Can I use athletics?
That's
It's
what
not
it
gonna
would be,
open
yeah.
the door.
Would it be athletics or strength, though?
I got a nat 1.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
You
shit.
pipe yourself as hard as humanly possible against the door.
She ran and she went, and that's it.
So this proves just how bad of an idea this was.
Very committed.
We're trying to push a pull.
You take a point of damage as you almost break your foot.
Punching yourself as hard as humanly possible.
Good job, fucking tourist. Good job.
Fucking-
So,
I mean,
I'm
I
assuming
know all the doors in your mansion
that-
are unlocked. But this is the real world, okay?
Okay, like, I'm just gonna be honest, guys. I really don't have the energy to, like, talk super duper duper loud. So, if we could just kind of, like, just tone it down just a wee bit tonight, because I'm, like, really struggling to, like, say things. So, I'm assuming that the gate that opened doesn't lead anywhere by what the map looks like. It was just a room that held the dogs.
Correct.
Okay, so we have to find a way to get through that door.
Also, remember, you guys have not searched this room at all.
yeah. I was about to ask about that. Just do a little digs.
So what do we need to roll for to go about searching, or do we just take separate corners and dig?
I just take separate corners and dig.
Well,
You roll perception.
you roll a perception check.
Yeah, your mic disconnected there for a hot minute.
Yep.
I got 13.
I got 16.
I got a 24.
10.
Damn, look at you with that 24.
I was like, hey! Pretty sure it was 24.
Good.
Gates can't do math. Hang on.
Well, she's been sitting on that barrel for a while. She's bound to find something.
She's been rolling good.
Basically,
all night, though.
I sit on the barrel, it explodes, and therefore I find something. Hey! Yep, 23, not 24, but
In the bottom of one of the barrels, there are a couple of vials that are labeled Lesser Alchemist's Fire.
Interesting.
if I'm the one who finds that, I grab them all and toddle over to Tatiana and, like, present them to her. As they say fire, and Tatiana equals fire.
There you go.
I place them in my satchel and pat Cheeky on the head.
What was the other numbers?
Mine was 13.
Okay. Nari
16.
and Vivian.
Fucking Taurus.
All right. All right. Those two vials are the only thing that you find. Searching the room. In the dog's kennels, there's a couple of very heavily gnarled bones. Looks like pork.
Poor doggos.
Clearly, they hadn't gotten food and water in a while. But they've gone to a better place now.
Yeah, literally. Like, actually, we can, like, confirm that they've gone to a better place.
Confirmed! It's a place that's real, and here it is better.
All right. You want to try and pick the lock again? What do you want to do?
I mean, it doesn't hurt to try.
All right.
Vivian at it again. You know, whatever works.
This time, instead of kicking, just throw yourself against it so we get better amusement.
In pure unbridled rage.
I got 21.
You clearly see what you were doing wrong. There's a little bit of trickery in this lock, like some false pins. I think your second attempt's like, oh, duh, and easily open it.
Second time's a charm.
All right. So, you now have opened the doorway, and there is a hall that opens up into another room.
Another room. Yay.
More rooms, god damn
Ah,
it.
this house is huge.
This underground layer.
He's got a house under his house.
No wonder his actual house is such a fucking wreck. Like, straight up though.
You enter a short hallway, remarkable only for the large steel wheel that's set into the wall. That wheel has a chain on it. and goes up through the ceiling.
So is that for the gate?
Mm-hmm. So
It's
yeah,
highly
just
probable
been there.
that that goes to the gate.
So who turned?
Hate there's more.
We have almost caught our murderer man, it seems. Or at least whoever person is not wanting us to break in under their house. Probably.
The way we can't kill him because we have to take him up to the jail.
We must take him alive so that he can be properly executed.
She has never wanted to kill anybody more than she wants to kill this guy.
I mean, you could just like amputate something, keep him alive, and then turn him in.
And
Strip off fingernails
Still
one
have
by
to
one.
cauterize the wound to prevent him from bleeding out and dying.
That
So
works.
might not work too great.
So we tried using this.
From the backside of the door, you could see that there's actually a small slit that wasn't visible from the front. Someone actually was able to look through and see you guys enter the other room, and then open the door and set the dogs on you.
Spoopy.
So they know we're coming.
This feels like a jigsaw thing.
Luckily not yet. We're not in some weird torture device that we have to fight our way out of yet.
So this space is set up with the bed. It's clearly a living arrangement. This must be where he has actually been living. Clearly hiding out in the basement underneath this house.
Does anything look like he had like just left? Like the bed sheets moved or like?
Well, he had to have had just left because he had to have pulled that chain.
True.
Yeah, you went.
So we know he's close by.
And
Or
the
they.
indication of direction. Because I can't see on the map if that's like 2 doors or just 1.
Let me
Two.
adjust the map slightly.
Ah.
That won't take us for anywhere though. Unless.
So
What are those circles?
the colored ones are more barrels left sitting about.
Got it.
And then you investigate this hole over here. That appears to be the latrine, trash pit, something along those lines.
Cool.
I think he's that.
Fill up a bag
So-
of poop, throw at him.
The space is divided into 3 sections: the larder, the lavatory, and the living space.
Bird.
Who wants to search what?
What are we searching for though?
I stop. If we want to search the barrels, or if we want to just like essentially leave the room and keep going after where he might have gone.
The barrels to the right.
I can search the barrels near the entryway. Get a lucky punk, do ya? 12. So I got a 19.
I got
Alright.
a nat 20.
Nat 20.
Mm-hmm.
So you go at the most obvious place and look and find a lockbox that was tucked underneath the bed.
Interesting.
In the larder area, you find some scraps of meat, some other, half of a wheel of cheese. Not a whole lot of anything particularly useful. Also, a number of good bottles of wine that are empty. The guy's been drinking hard.
Wild.
The lavatory, clearly this is where he gets rid of his garbage just by throwing it down this pit. Moldy food and chunks of food.
And poop.
There are a bunch of small potion vials that he's not bothered to try to hit the hole in the ground.
You droiding up?
What was that?
Dude is roiding up, like he's taking a bunch of potions to like make himself stronger.
Beef up.
Dude's roiding up.
You want to check them out to see if you can figure out what they are?
Steffi wouldn't, but
Okay.
yeah. Like she wouldn't care that much. Like even the potions she found, she gave to somebody else. So
Would we roll a nature check for that? Or
A crafting check.
crafting? Oh, so that's gonna turn out shit. So 5.
same.
Searching the place, you do find some simple home stuff. A wheat stone, a dagger, some rope, a hammer and candles. And you do find a coin purse sitting on his one of his little makeshift tables that using the barrel.
I'll take some of them coins right there.
Yeah.
Right.
Criminals don't need money.
I mean, with
Don't
the
tell Nari that.
are you kidding me? I'm the one that's holding on to all of it for her so she don't spend it.
So, in the coin purse, you find 2 gold, 8 silver, and 14 copper pieces.
2 gold, 8 silver, 14 copper.
Okay. Back with the vials and stuff. Like I rolled for that to like see maybe what they could be, and I got a 22.
You got a what?
22.
Clearly it's alchemy. And it looks... it's a potion called a Juggernaut Mutagen. That's really pretty much what you said. He's this kind of thing is roiding up.
I was right.
He goes quote unquote.
When you said that, I was just like, okay, yep, she got it.
You roiding up.
But there's, instead of just a regular batch of steroids, shall we say, there's something else in here. Kind of a sickly sweet smell to go with it.
Poison.
Somebody's added something to the regular formula.
Well, someone jokingly like the poison did have this like sickly sweet smell to it. That's how we differentiate.
The other poison was more floral.
Oh, okay. That same sweet.
Okay. But the most interesting thing is the lockbox that Tatiana found underneath his bed.
Vivian.
Vivian found it?
Yeah.
Whichever one of you got the 20 plus.
Yeah, it was Vivian.
Yeah.
Okay. So you pull this out. It is
Have her lockpick it.
It is made from stout wood with banded iron, and it's closed with a simple lock that's built into the chest.
Okay, I'm gonna have her lockpick it.
Okay.
Are you gonna share what's in it?
What was that?
I'm asking Vivian, are you gonna share what's in it?
Depends on who's all watching when Nari opens it. I'm gonna make sure I get my share.
All right, Nari, use your perception to, check this thing out.
Got 7.
It looks like just a very basic lock.
Sweet.
Going to go ahead and try and pick it?
Sure. So I'm rolling with
Roll your
thievery.
thievery skill.
Thievery. I got a 23.
That's high enough to be a critical success, which makes you pause. This is too easy.
Yeah.
Roll another perception check.
Um, 12.
Between the 23 and that, it's enough for you to know that there's something else going on inside of here besides just a lock.
Okay.
It's a bomb.
Ah.
There's a snake in there.
There's a snake in my boot.
So you might want to see if you can find a key, see if you can use your thievery to figure out what else is going on here. One of the two. What do you got? But you sure that there's something more here?
Yeah.
Your thief sense are tingling.
Can't I roll another perception with my trap finder thing? Because I get just a +1, but...
You can, but you're probably better off using your thievery skills.
Okay. So yeah, I'll do that. Got 17.
17 is enough to know there's a trap inside of here, and that if you aren't able to disarm this thing, it looks like something might shoot out and stab you.
Fun!
Bumps.
And when you give it a sniff, there's probably poison involved.
Ah, great.
Hand it back to the
Just that and this guy's Cheerios.
And
Jesus.
here's your box. Just
Well,
slides it back over.
Okay. Are there any other ways?
Say that again?
Are there any other ways to disarm it?
Probably it takes some really nimble lockpicking skills to disarm it, or find the key.
Let's go find the key.
I mean, you guys.
I would
Probably
just
more
hang
reasonable.
on to it until you find the key.
Yeah, you guys are just gonna hang on to it.
Yeah.
It's probably on the guy.
All our problems are solved then.
Okay. So you're going to put it in your backpack and take it with you?
Yeah.
Alright.
For now, put the poison booby trap thing in my backpack.
I mean, hey, it's your box.
Yep.
Alright. So the only thing left is the passageway leading out of the of his domestic arrangements.
Yep.
Let's go.
Yay. Onward.
I just feel my tail just start to go.
So as you start walking,
Grab your tail and go.
you start heading down this trail. What are you going to do for light?
I'm gonna bring out my little jellyfish.
Okay.
She goes, your time to shine.
The jellies. Perfect.
Heading down the passageway, you can see that it goes from being worked stone of someone's basement to a more natural cave system, but somebody has, done just a little bit of smoothing out the stone, removing stalactites, putting in small footbridges, so over ponds, pools of stagnant water.
Yeah.
So it's got some renovation.
What was that?
Said so it has some renovation.
Yeah.
Yes.
His homie's home.
Yeah, somebody's done some work in here, but not at the same level of the fully built out room that he had.
Mm-hmm.
None of the pools are particularly deep. You'd guess they're maybe 5 feet or so.
No. I clicked over there. You need to turn the keyboard on.
Roll me a perception check, please.
And then there's the zappy bit, wherever that is. The zappy bit. I got an 18.
I got a 17.
Okay.
14.
Hey, I got nat 20 with 5 perception, so 25.
Alright. Nari, using her low light vision, is able to easily guide everyone through this space. The zappy bit here is just an extension to the thing. They don't want to draw the 10 minutes worth of walking that you guys are following before you actually come up to the next notable piece.
Word.
Shorthand.
Makes sense.
Shorthand sketches.
No. F7 quadrant. Looks even cavier than the rest of the cave.
The caviest boy.
I would be also right behind Nari, still hanging onto her tail
Yeah,
with my don't lose me preschool skills.
That's just our new buddy system.
A buddy system. Let's go buddy rope. Same. Naturally attached. We'll go buddy rope.
So the passageway opens up into a large natural chamber, the center of which is occupied by a pool of brackish water. Stalactites and stalagmites occupy much of the room, but a path between them leads around the pool towards another corridor on the opposite side of the room.
Are we seeing footprints this way, or can we not see much?
Question.
There's clear evidence of a path that's been followed fairly regularly.
I say cautiously optimistically, we soldier on.
You said that Sephi's right behind Nari.
Mm-hmm.
Tail distance.
So, like, right there.
All right. So, as soon as you start entering the chamber, so we'll have Nari moves in. As soon as you move into the chamber, you see something moving in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Got fucking attack sirens or something? Attack dogs, attack sirens, we gotta attack ghosts 3 levels in. Like,
There's a shimmering light, a blue glow emanating from the pool. Cascade of shimmering lights ascending up to the ceiling. Seconds later, the head of a giant blue snake rises from the pool, with sparks of electricity dancing between its fangs. It has a metal, rattle-shaped tail poking out of the water behind it, audibly building up a charge with every flick of the rattle.
boo.
So the water doesn't hurt the electricity?
No, somehow this thing has managed to adapt.
Would it hurt us if we accidentally stepped in the water?
Maybe.
So I vote don't go in the water.
I like that plan. That's a
Yeah.
solid plan. It's a good one. It's a good one.
Alright, everybody roll initiative.
Don't go with the death water.
Uh,
I like that idea.
what are we rolling? Initiative? Thotiana got 15.
I got 23 for initiative.
That was Vivian.
Sephi.
I think this is even easier than anything I can vocalize, so.
Sephi.
24.
Oh, 24. I was looking at my notepad.
Oh, you're all good. I just figured I'm like, same way when I have a mask on in like a grocery store, I'm like, 2, 10.
Alright, and last is Nari.
I got an 18.
Okay, you all rolled pretty well. So, Sephi actually gets to go first.
Speedy little bastard. I am going to cast Summon Fae. And summon a Mitflit.
A Mephit?
Yeah. The little gremlin cave creature.
Yep.
So seems like a good idea. Which is my whole 3 actions, but
Okay. You summon up a Mephit, and it will go on your turn next round.
boom.
Alright, next is Vivian.
Okay, I am going to cast Forbidding Ward on who has the lowest armor class?
Most likely yourself. Well, actually, no, you might have decent armor.
Yeah, I have a pretty okay armor class.
I have 14.
So yeah, 15.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Forbidding Ward on Satiana, and that will give you a +1 status bonus to armor class and saving throws against target's enemy attacks, spells, and other effects. That can last up to a minute. Yeah, so it lasts up to a minute. But I'm probably gonna stay in my little narrow passageway.
Okay. Are you going to do anything else with your turn? Or how many actions was that?
That was 2 actions. So I'm also gonna cast Guidance on Nari, which gives her a +1 to an attack roll, perception check, saving throw, or skill check.
Sweet.
Alright. Let's see, next is Thwack. He will step up to the edge of the water and reach out and take a swing at the nasty looking snake.
With whack.
Let's see. He trips over a stone on the way, corrects his balance, but does not hit with his first shot. Though he does right himself and takes another swing and manages to just hit the snake. And he delivers a reasonably solid blow with his meat cleaver-esque weapon.
Jump back.
All right. After Thwack, 2 is Nari.
Me. Okay. What's the distance? Like how close or far?
So, looking at the grid on here, each of these is 5 feet. So it's roughly 10 feet away from you.
Roughly 10 feet. I like, so like hitting it with something's not gonna like electrocute me.
It depends what you hit it with.
Yeah, that's true.
Why don't you just use
Well,
a crossbow?
Thwack did just hit it,
That's
and you
valid.
did not see anything happen to him.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Long range. I guess I can attempt to hit it with my what is it, rapier?
Mm-hmm.
Gonna stab with your rapier.
Yeah.
You take one action to step up to the water.
Okay.
And then make your attack roll.
Shit. 10.
It coils and wreathes and gets out of your way.
Yay.
Sweet.
You have another action that you can use to attack as well. But it's not as easy the second time as it is the first.
It's on to you now.
I'll just back up.
Okay?
Just back up.
Just gonna not be right now.
Just straight back. Where are you going?
Yeah, the like little off to the side by the one of the rocks. I mean, yeah, sure, that works. As long as I'm
Keeps
not,
you from being.
as long as
not-
I'm not by it anymore, just plop me there. I went.
Stop.
Okay. It is now its turn. And with you having moved away, the obvious target is going to be Thwack.
Fourth whack.
And it reaches out and bites Thwack,
Fourth.
which looks pretty damn painful. Not only are those fangs long and sharp, but you also see an electric arc kind of make Thwack's body shudder.
Poor boy.
So he got bit hard.
Mm-hmm.
After that, the snake will pull back and coil itself up, getting ready to attack. You can assume that from a coiled position, it's going to have an even stronger attack. Next is Tatiana.
Tatiana had to step away for a sec.
Ah,
Where?
On the bright side, Poppy informed me that our group is much better at investigating than his group with their campaign.
Are they too cautious, or do they just run like full speed ahead without really like thinking about the fact there's like traps and monsters and
And they don't. He says that they don't really bother looking around for anything. They're just like, oh, it's a room. Let's move to the next room. Like they don't really do anything but kind of wander
Right.
around.
oh, if it's not blatantly obvious, they don't bother searching.
Yeah. No, like they're not cautious. They don't like take the time to like look into things. They're just kind of like, oh,
does it mix it up on?
Well, you never know what kind of loot you're missing if you don't loot. But sometimes it also gives the enemy more time to prepare. So you never know.
Puppy says, or Decepsus says, one of his friends wanted to run into a dragon's den and try to seduce it, like head on. Just.
Hello, yes, I am a bard. I don't know if you know, but I'm a bard. I might not have told you, I'm a bard.
Yeah. I haven't said anything. If you didn't know. Yeah, I forget which person, like what class and stuff the person is, but he's mentioned before that he's got one friend that literally has the highest health of like all of them, but he's had to heal him so many fucking times already. It's insane.
If the barbarian and if the bard and what I'm going to assume is the barbarian or anything alike, then he is definitely a barbarian.
I run in and hit it with my axe.
Yep. I run towards it and hit the axe. It's a terrible idea. It's literally like a level 20 CR monster. It will kill you. I run in and I hit it with my axe. Alright, you die! Claire?
So, it was the person who seduced him, and he thinks he is a barbarian. So his thing is, charge full speed, let me fuck you. Or just...
But if he's not a barbarian, why on earth not? He should be. If that's how he want to play. I mean, because like barbarians, like it's all chuckles, but you do have a high enough AC. Normally, you can get away with.
Yeah.
That.
But see, this guy apparently he just doesn't care, so he has to get healed the most out of everyone because he just.
I'll say if you keep having to get healed, you ain't gonna care very long. You ain't gonna not care for a whole lot longer.
The problem is, dragons deal a lot of damage. Okay, dragon breathes fire at you. That's 8d6. Statistically, that's going to get you with about 24 points of damage in one shot.
Ooh.
You're so dead that your corpse is dead. Your corpse is dead. Your soul literally like 50 bucks between hell and heaven because it can't quite figure out where to put you since you're so damn dead.
Right hand, but I'll be there, no problem.
That's what that amount of
it
damage
might be a
is.
little bit later, like 10 o'clock or so.
And 8d6 isn't even the biggest numbers that a dragon can deal.
Alright.
Oh, sure.
I will. See you later. Bye.
Maybe a different campaign that should just become like whatever and just try to fuck everything just to see what it's like.
Sorry
The
about
party's
that,
hard to be guarded.
guys. That
We'll
was
have to go onto another platform because, Zoom doesn't allow us to show that.
Incredible.
Just show a bunch of pixels.
Yeah, we just have to figure out how to pixelate
Pixels and noise, baby.
Luna's character from the neck down.
Yep. Hey, it'd
Yep.
just be like the Sims game when they woohoo, just everything becomes pixelated. Just a whole...
Yep.
Exactly.
Alright, Tatiana, it is your move.
Alright, so where are we at? I'm sorry, what did I miss? I really apologize. It was a work phone call I had to take.
So most of the party has moved into this cavern with water, and there's the electricity snake.
Right.
Flack got bit hard, and got a jolt of electricity from the snake. So far, he's the only one to take damage, and the snake, he did manage to stab it a little bit.
Okay. How much damage did Flack take? A little, a lot?
He took a fair amount of damage.
Okay. Alright.
I can
Where's the hit point?
turn. Since I'm not a damage dealer, I can heal him on my next turn, so you don't have to waste your turn trying to heal him.
Okay. And then, Vivian, can you remind me what it was, the spell that you used on me, and how it benefits me?
Yeah, so you get a +1 to your armor class.
Okay.
Or if they use a spell on you, you get a +1 to your saving throw.
Saving throw. Okay.
Or your spell DC.
Okay.
Number specifically. Yeah.
Okay. So where I'm at right now, it looks like I'm around the corner, so am I even really in hitting range?
You could take a couple of steps forward
Okay.
and be in attack range.
Okay. So I will use one move to move forward, and then
Where do you want to stop? Because you've got enough movement to, end up pretty much anywhere you want.
Get right on the fuck up out of here if you should.
She goes, nope.
So anywhere between where Thwack and Nari and Sephi are, you could end up in there if you like.
Yeah, maybe like right, kind of like to the left behind Thwack. Well, it's what I'm looking at to the left. Yeah, like right there would be good.
Okay.
That way I'm next to him. And then, 2 actions. So, elemental toss is only 1 action, so I guess I'll do it twice.
Okay.
So, I got a 20 on my first roll, and then I need to roll it's 1d8, so I roll the 8, right? The 8.
Correct.
And then I got a 4 for damage, and then I roll a 22 with only a 1 for damage.
Okay. So he's definitely singed and doesn't look like he's happy at all about having fire flicked at his face.
Imagine that.
Most people aren't. Thwack might enjoy it, but
It's his kink.
All right, Sephi, you're back up at the top of the round.
Awesome. So, quick question. Would this creature be considered an anthropod in any way?
I can't remember what the definition of anthropod is, but I think it's bugs.
Yeah, I think it's a bug-like creature.
Yeah. Buggy. That's like an exoskeleton, but it might be more.
Nope.
Okay.
Just
Well,
naked as snake.
let's see. Did Vivian end up going at any point?
Vivian, in her last turn, cast the buffing spells.
Yeah.
Okay. Word.
Oh, she's still hiding.
Because I'm like, do you think she still has both her spell slots? And if she does, I'm going to let her heal Thwack instead of me, because I only have 1 spell slot left. So.
Yeah, I have, because of my bonuses, or because I'm a cleric, I have 4 healing spells that I can use, and I don't do spell slots, so I can just cast them. But I have 4 healing spells that I can use.
Then. Assuming that because I would know if it works in the water or not, right? So if it does work in the water, I'm going to cast Tanglefoot to try to wrap this thing up in its coil so it can't launch itself forward.
Okay.
So. And I get a 18.
That is enough to hit.
Ooh.
So I don't think it does any damage. Let me check and make 100% sure. But
Nope, it's just...
fairly certain all it does, unless I get like a nat 20, is keep it from going anywhere.
It doesn't quite have feet to be tangled the same way as usual creature would be, but a number of seaweedy vines come up into this from the brackish pond and coil themselves around the snake, making its movement much more difficult.
That was the Yeti. Well, then I might use my last movement to give my Mitflit 2 movement, or 2 actions. Which one would be getting within melee range, and the other would be giving it the stabby. So, with its wee sword. And it would be,
The second
over 20.
S, the second S is your mephit.
Oh, perfect. So, it would be 14 plus 8, so 22.
22 to stabby.
So stabby.
All right, that is sufficient to hit.
Yay! Stab. And it is 5 damage.
Alright.
Good little midfoot.
And the snake is looking fairly hurt. Thwack's also is pretty well injured. That electrical shock he took was really rough.
The poor boy.
All right. Next is Vivian.
I'm gonna cast heal on Thwack using 2 actions. So that lets me do it at a range.
Oh, you can do it at range?
Yeah, if I use 2 actions.
Okay. Move you back there.
So I heal him 5 plus 8 points, so 13 points.
That is exactly how much damage he had taken between the snake and the dogs.
That's a
Oh,
lot.
God.
Oh,
I heal him 13 damage, and I'm gonna use my last action to cast guidance on Sephi.
Yay.
Okay?
We have 2 S's.
Yes. The one that's right in front of the snake is Sephi's Mephit.
Is my baby.
Gotcha.
Does guidance give me a advantage on a roll? Is that what it does?
+1 status to 1, or plus do an attack roll, perception check, saving throw, or skill check.
Perfect.
Okay. After Vivian is Nari.
Yeah. Would you say it's just would it notice me if I was able to do some good sneaky sneaks?
You'd have to roll a pretty good stealth check and get over behind it.
Worth a shot.
Okay.
I gotta make sure I got the right dice. I did not. I got a 20.
All right. Total of 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hold me, please?
Well, it rolled sucky for its perception, so it's much more concerned with Thwack and the Mephit in front of it. So you have used, let's see, that would take, because when you're stealthing, you only move at half speed. You took 2 actions and you're now over behind it.
Okay, so I can get 1 action to try doing a little poke.
At this range, you can shoot it with your bow.
Okay. So poke from a distance.
Yep.
Bet. Okay. Ooh. What is it? 14.
14.
Yeah.
If you were standing in front of it, that would definitely not have worked. But because you are behind him, he's not dodging you.
Okay.
So you actually managed to skewer him in the back of the head.
Yay!
Go ahead and roll for damage.
Do I roll once or twice with since I was able with the sneak?
You get an extra D6.
Okay. So wait, I'm confused. Okay.
So roll 2d6.
Okay, yep. Okay, just making sure.
Boom.
1 plus a 5, so 6.
Get 6. He is thrashing around and very unhappy with the universe. The arc of his tail is flickering wildly. And it's highly probable he's going to try and pull some kind of thing with his tail. How's Nori? And hey, it's the snake's turn.
Big
Ew.
reveal.
Alright. So they're going to try and lash out with the tail. Two. Oh, that's nasty. I didn't say that out loud.
Oh.
What?
Not we glad I saved that last spell slot.
Okay. Nari, give me a reflex save. You saw this coming.
Yep. Yeah. Got a nat 20.
A natural
You
20.
go! Hey!
Yep.
So,
Not dying today.
flickings around the tail, and it basically whips it towards you, and a lightning bolt of very large proportions goes flying off its tail right at your head. But you were expecting this. It's like, any second now, come on.
I was like,
Gonna do something, shit.
I went.
Yup.
You dodge to the side, and the lightning bolt goes 60 feet down, ricocheting down the tunnel that you were standing in front of.
Ooh.
Nice.
But now, also, the charge on its tail is almost non-existent. It clearly can't do that again for a little bit.
Good bitch.
Alright. Let's see, that was his turn. It's Thwack's turn.
Ah, the poor boy.
He is so not happy about the getting bit and zorched.
Mm-hmm.
He pulls this maneuver with his sword, swinging once and then bringing it back around and swinging for a second time, hitting with both blows. The snake is just had its tail chopped right off.
Amazing.
Nice.
Bye-bye, snake.
Its tail is now gone. It's on death's doorstep. Let's see. And it is going to try and submerge itself back into the pool to avoid fighting with you. But both Thwack and the Mephit are right there in front of it and have an opportunity to take an extra swing at it.
With
Mephit gets to go first.
With the Tanglefoot that Sephi used earlier, could that play into this at all?
It's making him move much slower.
Just
And
slower.
making him much easier to hit because he can't dodge as much.
But it's not something that like Sephi has a hold of or could have a hold of to like pull it back and stop it from going under.
No.
Okay.
It just slows him down.
Okay.
It
Stephanie.
gets a 23.
23 to stab. All right.
Yeet. So, and it gets a 4 damage. Is it
So,
4 damage with
Mephit
Lunatic?
skitters in as the snake's trying to sink back below the water and sends its blade right up through the jaw beneath its jowls,
He went.
skewering it through the palate and just barely enough to kill it.
Would you look at that?
I feel like I've seen this scene in something.
Little gremlin got it, baby.
Your Mephit is preening and, I killed the big monster. I killed the big monster.
I come up and like give it a hug and be like a celebratory hug.
You needed 1 hit point to finish it off.
That's up to.
So there was no way that Mephit was not going to if he hit.
Yeah.
But Mephit is awesome.
Basically, we're hugging. We're having celebratory jumping and hugging.
It's the spirit that
Happy.
counts.
Yeah.
Right.
Dead's dead.
The body of the snake is kind of laying on the edge of the pool. It didn't manage to retreat into the waters.
Does anybody need healing?
Actually, at this point, you healed Thwack, who had taken some damage. Everyone else has managed to not get hurt.
Yeah.
Woo!
We're not getting hurt.
We've been doing pretty
Oh.
good this session.
Now, one thing to know is that magic items are created from magical and unique creatures like this. So that rattletail or the fangs or something might be useful, or have something that a artificer or magic user who creates wands. I mean, that tail might be useful for him to help create a wand of lightning bolts. So if you can collect items like this, they may have value for you to sell off, or keep for yourselves to see if you can reduce the price of buying a significant magic wand or something like that.
Me and the Mephlet will take the fangs. Someone else wants to take the tail.
I'll take the tail since it almost killed me.
I think that seems fair.
All right. Well, the tail's already been cut off, so
Just
you put that in your bag. It's not sparking right now, but it clearly has some kind of affinity for electricity.
I am now a Pikachu. Just walk up behind people.
Steffi, roll your survival skill to see if you can successfully harvest the fangs without screwing them up.
I got a 25.
All right. You very successfully managed to pull out the fangs.
Mephlet's on one, I'm on the other, and we're just like shaking it back and forth, trying to like wiggle
You
it.
just whole body on it, like.
Yep.
There's on them, a snake would usually have a poison gland, but this on this one there's a gland, but this might be where he was generating some of the electricity used for the bite. So your high success definitely looks like you might have some kind of potent component to use at a later point.
I'm gonna put that in my inventory so I don't forget that I own it.
Good job.
Question.
One of the things to know is that you can also use things up like this to power up a spell that's related to it. So as your material component, you can use the use up one of these fangs, and it might supercharge one of your lightning spells someday when you need it.
That's what I was hoping.
We got a question.
I do electricity.
All right, Tatiana, I see the finger.
I just had this weird idea, the very first thing that popped into my mind, and it probably would be stupid, but are its eyeballs of use for anything? Are they just a pretty ornament that I could make into an earring or something weird? I don't know. I mean, I just that's
She
literally
just
the
has
first thing that
earrings.
came into my mind was some fucking snake eyes.
You got
might
earrings,
look cool. They might be worth something.
This big. That's ultimate hoe energy, though. The bigger the earring, the bigger the hoe.
Brilliant.
She's not wrong. Literally, the bigger you hoop you
Yeah,
wear,
the
you
bigger
know, it's
the
a
hoop.
thing.
So she's just.
The snake was able to see you in the dark, so They may have some value. If you want to get them or have somebody else go after them, do a survival check.
Yeah,
Black probably has a better survival check than you do.
Yeah, I say like putting them in some sort of jar, unless you want to have your earrings. So.
I rolled a 21 for survival, so if I'd like, hey Black, I think that those beautiful eyes on that snake would do me so well. Would you like to help me acquire these?
Oh yes, mistress. And thank you very much, Mistress Vivian. I feel much better now.
Great.
So, you help. Flack helps you removing the eyes from the snake. One of the interesting things about this snake is it has metallic scales. While they might not be any good for a magical spells or anything, somebody wants some snakeskin boots. Metallic snakeskin boots would be pretty cool.
I would like to skin the snake.
Do you have a high stealth skill? Not stealth, excuse me, survival.
Hide stealth.
No.
You might want to outsource that.
I would see you like
I
chipping
guess.
away at the snake skin, kind of ripping it, and I'd come over to help.
Alright?
Happy.
I rolled well
Okay.
on this one.
The snake for me. I need the skills.
Yes,
They're pretty.
I help. And my help is 21.
Alright, that is sufficient to
You're making this game do so much math.
get the snake skin off in one piece. So take it off in one piece, roll it up, put it in a piece of cloth, and
Roll it up, hand it over, still soaking and nasty in a roll to Vivian.
Of course, the fucking tourist has the expensive taste.
I'm gonna use prestidigitation to clean the snake skin before I put it in my bag.
okay.
Wise. And I'll use prestidigitation to clean off my arms from every nasty thing I've done in the last like hour, which has been quite a bit.
Yep.
Hey Vivian, when's the last time that your jellyfish were able to get some water? Would this be an okay water to dip her jellyfish in?
Probably not. This is pretty icky water.
Okay.
Well, they're in holy water right now, though, so wouldn't that last them longer than normal water?
Oh. That's what I was asking.
Yeah, it has to be like seawater, so
Yeah.
Mm.
I have to wait. But thank you so much for the suggestion. I appreciate it. Alright, is everybody done in this room?
Before you move on, everybody give me a perception check.
Well,
23.
uh,
22. Clearly enough for you to notice that there's a body, or a skeleton at least, down in the bottom of this pool.
Oof.
poor boy.
I'm gonna go check it and also take the skull.
What was the other part?
Take the skull.
The snake skull?
No, the human one.
Do
Oh,
The
both.
bottom.
She gonna take both.
In case
Sure.
I'm not able to take the guy's skull, then this would be a good replacement skull to mark my vengeance to turn into the idol.
Okay.
What if you
No.
died innocent?
The skull is highly calcified. The limestone has been deteriorating the body that's down in the bottom of the pool. So most of the stuff that apparently was on it at some point in time has decomposed and gone away.
She
The
went.
skull is kind of stuck in the rock, but you also see the hilt of a weapon stuck in some of the calcified rock around it. You'd need to try and chip it out of there to try and pull this weapon out.
Strength check.
I'm gonna try to grab it if I can.
Okay.
Would that be athletics?
Yes.
9.
Oh, shit.
Clearly not enough. You're going to need to take something and chip away the stone that's in around the base of this weapon.
Okay, then I'm gonna take a rock and start smashing it.
Oh, shit.
Okay. It takes a little while to do it, but as you're going, you see that the weapon's made out of silver.
It's a vampire hunter blade.
And it's not in great shape, but it is a silver rapier.
I'll take it for now.
Okay.
How much damage does it do?
Alright, what does your rapier do? D6?
Yep. Geez, first you try to join my circus, then you join my party, and now you're trying to steal my weapon choices.
I'll probably give it. Oh yeah, actually you can have it if you want it.
I mean, I already have. I mean, sure. I already
I
have
just
one.
thought you might be a better damage dealer. The only reason I took it was because we might be up against a werewolf, and I don't know why I'm thinking that, but you know.
I mean, you know, be prepared for all circumstances.
True.
But I was just down here for the skull, and I saw a sword, a rapier.
He went to grab the skull, and it just went. And you were like, eh. Another zappy.
So moving out of this room, the tunnel resumes in a long twisting and turning hall. Up ahead, there's a faint natural light that seems to be getting clearer, and you can smell grass, and you can smell the outdoors, not smelling quite so musty and stale.
Mm-hmm.
An exit. Wild.
So
Oh, nice.
The tunnel you've been traversing opens up into a cave, and you can see a forest beyond the cave's mouth. The roots of a large tree block the middle of this entrance. It's as if the tree had grown into a hillside that had since given way. Beyond the tree is a large pond. A path around the water begins to one side beneath a curtain of moss hanging from the tree. See, the cave itself is piled high with rows of stacked crates and boxes. Who's leading right now?
Oh,
Okay.
I was gonna say, I mean, if we're going by that, it looks like Nari, but I'm right there, ready to go.
Okay, so we'll put Nari in front.
I'll say if Nari's in front, then I'm gonna hold Nari's tail again, per usual to everything we've been doing so far.
we
Okay,
got this new buddy system.
Buddy system, I'm a buddy.
Black will right with his
buddy.
Alright, I'm gonna search through the crates and stuff.
Yeah, do another
Let's do some looting.
diggity digs.
Looting. I will also pick another. I'll pick the thing of crates you don't, and nobody else does, and loot that. Bad results, apparently.
Oh?
Let's do that, motherfucker. Which guy's no man?
Oh?
Gosh.
so as soon as you enter the room, you see Hallett again.
Is that the rock?
No, this is the picture out of the book.
Oh my
I
god,
don't know
because from
what
here
that
it
is.
literally
But
looks
he's-
like the rock.
He's bald, he's buff.
Yeah,
I can't even tell. It's just like big body, tiny deformed head.
it's the rock.
I mean-
It is Dwayne the Rock Johnson. That is who that is.
Well, this guy
Sliding
does not
Canon
have
for
the
me.
clue. He has nowhere near the cool factor.
To be fair, he could just be played by Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Trying to get he's not that cool.
Yep.
Actor Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
So we're fighting the rock in a cave. I feel like that makes sense.
Totally.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Alright,
Close.
he jumps up from behind the berm of earth over here. And, let's see. I wondered when Bort's lackeys would get here. Let's do this. And he immediately fires off a
Mortal
crossbow.
Kombat music starts playing.
Pretty much. He fires off a crossbow at, let's see, in the vicinity, he fires it off towards Nari, but misses horribly.
Bet. She went.
All right, everybody give me initiative. Damn.
I got 25.
Damn.
All right. 25. Got
15. 15.
Tatiana got
Who had the
13.
25?
Vivian had
Vivian.
25.
Okay. Nari?
18.
Tatiana?
13.
And Thwack gets 17.
So
Our opponent clearly has the advantage here, as he was planning this surprise attack,
gross.
and takes an action to reload his crossbow and fire again. There they are. He fires at Sephi. What's your armor class?
15.
He hits.
Can I roll the dodge since we could see him like?
Nope, that's part of your armor class.
Go shit.
Alright. And it is a particularly nasty weapon. But he only wings a leaf and hits you for 2 points of damage.
That's good. Squeals, just a little.
Yep. Alright. Next up is Vivian.
Okay. I'm going to cast Command. Wait, how many actions does it take for him to fire his crossbow?
Say that again.
How many actions does it take for him to fire his crossbow?
Because it's a heavy crossbow, the reload takes 2 actions.
Okay, then I'm going to command him to drop his weapon with a spell, and he has to make a save.
Okay?
Drop your weapon.
So convincing.
Alright, what's the DC of your spell?
16.
Okay. You could see him shudder for a moment, but shakes off the command that you've tried.
Boom.
And then I really thought that was gonna work. Then I'm gonna cast guidance on Nari, and oh wait, Has it been an hour since I last cast it on her?
Guidance? No, it has not been an hour.
Okay, I'm going to cast guidance on Sephi.
That's what I see.
Yay!
Alright.
An AC +1 then, right?
No, a +1
that's
to a
different.
roll of your choice in the next turn. Alright, after Vivian is Nari.
Woo! I guess I can go ahead and try some short bow.
Okay.
Aim for aim for an appendage or something, not like his fucking chest or face, and kill him, because the whole goal was to take him back with us and turn him in.
Okay. I can do that.
You are not required to bring him back alive. That was not requested.
Just
it's
a head
not?
is fine.
Just
Well, how do we turn someone into like clear the whole thing? Do we just like tell them the story and then?
Yeah, how are we gonna clear Philnick's name?
Okay.
Philnick has already pretty much implicated the guy, and a lot of what you're seeing out here is probably going to be enough to explain what's going on.
Okay, good, let's kill him.
Okay.
I want it slow though.
Do it.
So you're aiming for his dick. Got it.
I mean, yeah, I don't know why. I just have a strong urge of just, like, him not leaving with a dick, or just not dying with a dick. One of those.
I'm not opposed. Sounds like a fine idea to me.
I mean, Vivian, I don't know about your goddess, but if you put like a man's dick on an idol for me,
If you
that
wear
you
his dick as a
killed.
necklace to a discount.
Okay, I got.
Well, remember he's been doing roids, so it's, you know.
It is a
It's a
very
tic-tac.
small necklace.
It's just.
It is a choker. It is a charm you put on a choker.
Okay, so I got 21.
That is enough to hit.
Whoop.
Alright, give me damage.
Hopefully. 4.
Okay. He grunts and but it's not a big wound, but it's enough to, you know, qualify. It's first blood because Sephi doesn't bleed. Alright. Next up after, let's see, Nari is Thwack. So Thwack will move forward because he wants to get in range and protect his mistress. So while coming forward, Thwack spots a very obvious tripwire set in the ground. You see these little dots the dotted line running here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a not well hidden tripwire.
I do that.
It goes back to this barrel, and he doesn't investigate as to what it does. He just dives over it and keeps moving forward. We'll make it that far, and we'll pull out his short bow and try and pincushion Halid. Which he manages to miss.
No.
Thwack.
It's a
Good
good try,
buddy.
Black.
A couple of arrows in Halid's direction. Both of them do not hit.
Big buddy.
Alright, after Thwack is Sephi.
Sorry. So, still kind of shocked because my nearly getting hit by the crossbow, I stumble forward, kind of like very airily, leafily jump over the tripwire with my one action, moving essentially in range to hit him with electric arc.
Okay, which you can either go the direction where Thwack is or the opening over on the other side.
It'd be opening on the other side. He's got it. I also rolled badly, so it would be a 9.
Alright. The electric arc passes over his head and shoots out into the pond beyond.
Spicy pond.
It is now a spicy pond.
Will it be
Alright.
permanently a spicy pond or only temporarily a spicy pond?
Given your experience with electricity, probably only temporarily.
Okay, so like we push him into the spicy pond.
There's probably a couple of dead fish in there now. Thwack will grab them for dinner later.
Good for Thwack.
Alright. After Sephi comes is Tatiana.
No.
Am I able to move within 15 feet of him or only 30?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3. You'll get within 30 feet of him, but not 15.
Okay, so we'll make a move towards Thwack.
Okay. You can end up right in front of him with... Actually... No, you can end up... Let's see. Right. Because of your LV goodness. 1, 2... He's just over 15 feet away from you. He's at 20 feet away.
Okay, so that move won't work. I have a move, but it won't work if I'm not within 15 feet, so I'll do something else for now.
Don't forget, you can also double move.
Yeah, but then I won't have enough. If I use 2 actions to move, I won't have enough actions. So the only action I'll have will be elemental toss. So I'd rather move once and then throw, and then move once and then throw. Thought process.
Okay.
So I think I'm gonna go with produce flame. And I got 21 for attack.
Okay. What's the range on produce flame? It has a long range?
30 feet.
Okay. And how much damage? Because that's enough to hit.
I got, so for the 1d4, I rolled a 3 plus 3, so I'm at 6.
Okay. Okay.
So I step up and I say, "Hey! You sure you want to do this?" He's like, "Yeah."
For a moment, he becomes unsure. As the fireball hurls closer to his face, he becomes even more unsure.
Fireball!
Exactly.
Even though it's just a small flame. Baby
Alright.
ball!
Rather enraged, the roid enraged asshole drops his crossbow and charges Tatiana.
Like,
And hopefully I hit him right in the face with my fireball.
please, dear God, hit him right in the face with the fireball. No.
I aimed for his
God.
big muscles and face.
He does manage to jump over the second trip line that he has set up on his way to meet you. Let's see. He rolls a 23 to hit Tatiana with his kukri.
After I hit him?
Yep.
Fireball connected. Oh, that's good.
So, 23 to hit you, and let's see, which I'm sure is going to hit. and does 7 points of damage to you with a really rather nasty slash.
Fuck.
How you doing on health?
Probably shit.
If
How
you
many
run-
hit points do you have?
12. So I have 5.
Oof.
Hey, so you're more than halfway down.
Better.
All right. So, Vivian, it is now your turn.
I'm just gonna sneak past the wall a bit behind Nari, and I'm gonna cast Divine Lance, or actually I'm gonna cast Divine Lance on the dude.
Okay.
So I got a 19, or wait, a 25 to hit, and
That hits.
a 6 damage.
All right.
And my other attack. Oh wait, now I moved, so that's all my actions.
Okay. Next up is Nari.
What'd I miss?
I threw a fireball at his face. I hit, but then he jumped the tripwire and he slashed me and got me like more than half my health down. And so Vivian casted Divine Lance and got 6 hit points. So where's he at?
In terms of his health, he's injured but not severe.
Between both mine and hers?
You gotta remember, he's been like pumping. So
I hear
Yeah.
Dude's on roll.
We should have somebody, either Thwack or somebody, distract him so Tatiana can get away.
Yep, Tatiana ought to be more at range. Probably a safer place for her.
I have a plan for that if it gets to me before it's rectified.
But it is Nari's turn.
I mean, if you want a distraction, honestly, I could just run through the barrels. But like at the same time, it kind of goes against my beat.
you. Then you're gonna
Yeah,
run into me.
Just you need a distraction, and just like fling myself into some barrels.
Well,
Lyrex had like
given your acrobatic skills, you could run diagonally and then maybe take a pot shot at the back of his head. While he'd see you doing it, it would at the very least distract him.
Merciless to respond.
Lyrex had something kind of like an attack of opportunity, except it's when your allies get in trouble, you could just pop in and
That's nice.
Yeah.
Mine was just Tanglefoot. Just Tanglefoot again.
I mean,
It would work. Well, I hope it will work.
Oh, I figured out what I'm gonna do on my turn.
okay. Just stay alive and then I'll heal you.
yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know. I guess I. I know. I kind of want to move. Kind of want to move closer.
Wouldn't hurt.
Yeah.
You're pretty far.
Yeah. Gonna move like closer to like, yeah. So how far away from me is he?
He's 20 feet.
20?
Yep.
20. Okay, so like one move will get me like right there.
Get you right there. Or you could be, this other gap between the barrels over here off to his side.
Mm-hmm. mean, I can try doing the little distraction, try to hit a move type deal thing.
Okay. Which place do you want to move?
Let's go to the one, like, to the side.
She's gone. She yeeted right there.
Boom! I went to the side.
Out of here, bitches.
Out.
Mad.
All right. You've moved there. You now have the opportunity to attack.
Okay. Am I... Okay, hold up. That's... Am I close enough or able to do, like, one more move to get close enough to get him with my, like, rapier?
You could use the extra move
Yeah.
and come around behind him,
Yeah.
but you're really close to him, and he just saw you move, so it may or may not be. You'd really have to, pull an awesome sneak roll to get behind him without him knowing.
I mean, it doesn't hurt to try.
Nope, doesn't hurt.
It might hurt later.
Hey, but I'm like, I haven't.
Go for it. Make a decision.
Yeah, I'll try.
Fireball him. Cast protection. Fireball him. Cast protection. It's that moment.
Yeah.
I'll try to do some sneakity sneaks.
All right. Do you want to get right up with him so you can use your rapier, or do you want to maintain some distance?
Me?
Yep.
I want to maintain distance, but
No. Me.
Sorry.
I don't know. Whichever one would be. I guess I'll keep a little bit of distance.
Okay. All right, roll your stealth check.
I rolled a 17.
He rolled a nat 1.
Hey! You can't see shit. He wiped out. He has blind rage right now.
No, he's looking
He is
at her tits.
completely distracted by Tatiana's tits.
Yo, he's just looking right at him.
Hit man, I see how it is.
All right,
Woo!
Dope.
you can get off one shot, and it does count as a sneak attack.
Sweet. So I decided on I can use my rapier or
Nope, you're too far away.
Okay,
for that.
so
You're
short
shooting
bow.
him with your bow.
short bow. Got it. Zoom time. So I got a I got a 15.
15. Where's this? Just missed him.
Fuck.
Oh man.
All right, Flack, save my ass.
yeah.
All right, let's be.
Do what you're meant to do,
Yep.
Mac.
All right.
Flack, help!
Yeah.
Thwack, being tiny little goblin, moves up next to him into a space that a regular-sized person wouldn't quite fit, and comes in for a ankle sweep.
Combat that black.
Chop off his Achilles heel, Thwack!
Ew.
Don't ew, it would be great.
It would immobilize him.
Exactly.
Pretty
It would
much
be fucking
completely.
it would be perfection.
Thwack deals a significant blow to him, and does he knock him down? Nope, not quite enough to knock him down.
This guy's a beast.
I know, I was like, Roy the Rock Johnson over here. Really?
He is a straight-up fighter type, so he's kind of badass. Physically.
Combat
But
is his domain.
physical combat is his stick. Alright, now it's Thwack's turn. Alright, now Thotiana.
Okay, so if I was to use pest form, does that turn me into a tiny animal?
Yes.
So I want to... I'm gonna fucking go for it. I want to become a snake.
Hey, I dig it.
Hey, it is a pest, so it is a basically harmless snake. You don't have any functional attacks, but you are also tiny and really hard to hit.
But biting him wouldn't really do any damage.
You're a garter snake.
Okay.
Like, you could slither away still, though. So it might still be worth
This
it.
is really good for making you very hard to hit and for stealthy shit.
Yeah, but it also would... It says it lasts for 10 minutes.
You can end it at any time.
Okay. So... Wait, what did I... Shit, I touched my dice. I don't even know what I rolled. Ha! Well, I re-roll and I got a unicorn. So I got a 26.
You don't have to roll
Oh,
because you're casting a spell on yourself.
okay. Well, then can I use it for whatever else I was about to have to roll for? I don't know what I'm about to have to roll for, but...
So you're going to turn yourself into a snake. Then what you're going to do?
You're a very pretty snake. That's what the unicorn does. Pretty.
I guess I'm gonna slither, over to behind, next, like, kind of near Nari.
You should go my direction so I can heal you.
Oh, do I need to be close to you to get healed?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, well then I'm gonna slither back towards Vivian.
Okay.
Should we do a
How
moonwalk?
many
slither?
actions did pest form take?
2.
Okay, so you can only move 5 feet in a turn in this form.
Okay. So can I hide between the boxes?
I think you got hide in the box.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna slither right back and hide between those boxes as close to Vivian as I can get.
Should we do like a moonwalk slither? Just no.
Duchess said, unicorns are fucking powerful. Yes, they are.
All right. You turn into a snake and you slide back in between the boxes. All right. That was Tatiana. And next is Big Beefy Boy. He's pissed.
Little bit beefy boy.
Helen's going to take a swing at Thwack. And he hits. It is a mighty blow. Thwack is significantly injured again.
I need to stop getting hurt.
I'm like, go ahead, just go ahead.
Stop. Stop. Alright.
Okay. Back to the top of the order.
I don't think I did a thing that time.
I'm gonna
I thought
kind
it got skipped.
of get up next to Tatiana and heal her.
Yes. I'm sorry. You are
Steffi got
correct.
skipped.
Steffi got skipped.
Oh.
Cool.
Sorry.
Okay, so I cast Tanglefoot. See if I can't get him stuck down in one place where he can't chase nobody no more. And I get a 24.
That hits.
Yuri!
So he is significantly slowed. He can move at half speed, or he can try to, rip his way out.
Yep.
But that
Cool
takes
beans.
an action at least.
And then I use my last action to pull out my sling and equip it.
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
Okay, now it's your turn, Vivian.
Okay, I'm gonna get up next to Tatiana and I'm going to cast heal using one action. Actually, I am going to use all three.
You might hit him if you use all three.
Yeah, that's what I'm deciding on. Okay, I'm going to get up next to Tatiana and cast heal using the touch action.
Okay.
And
Amongst the barrels as well. Actually, you're going to be right in the same space with Tatiana because she's an itty bitty little snake.
okay,
I'm a snake.
and that heals her 2 points.
Only 2 points?
Yeah. So
I'm still a dead
I'm
ass
gonna cast
bitch.
heal again, but I'm gonna use 2 actions.
You used one action to move.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, then I'm gonna cast it again, heal again.
One action.
Yeah, and heal her 1 point, I guess.
It's just 1d8, it's not +1.
1d8.
Okay.
If I use 2 actions, which I should have done, it's 1d8 plus 8.
Man.
But I did
I
not. Do
will, I will let you go back and change that.
Red
Okay,
con.
I'm gonna go back and change that.
Okay.
Thank you.
You take the movement to move forward, and then as a touch action, for 2 actions, you cast the spell and give her back how much?
12.
Okay.
That's more than I normally have. So do I get extra?
No extra.
No.
So I just get back to full health.
Correct.
Heard. Darn.
Yay!
Thought it was gonna be extra strong for a minute there.
That would be great.
Okay.
Nari.
Yes. Okay. This is very far away. Okay. I mean, he still doesn't know I'm there, right?
That arrow went right past his head.
Yeah, okay. So, he's dumber.
He doesn't know that, he's dumb.
Yeah. Okay. So, I can either try shooting. Yeah, I'll try my short bow again. Yep, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Oof! 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 Good. Oof! I got a 10.
What'd you get?
I got a
10.
A sad number.
What's the number? I can't hear you.
10.
10? It's not a nat 1.
So, but wait, can I shoot again? Cause I was...
Yes, you can.
Yes!
You have to move. That's one action.
And he still
Did it
don't...
3 times.
I mean, he don't know I'm there, because obviously he's stupid, and I'm just a failure. So...
So we're not even splitting, I'd say.
Okay. I got a... 16.
16 is not enough to hit him.
Fucking hell. He's just
You
there.
bitch, go down.
He's just staring at you guys, and I'm just like, dee, dee, dee. Like, I'm not doing it.
You're on the struggle bus.
And you've got one more action.
Let's do it again. It's fine. It's fine.
I got another 16.
Still, nope.
This is not meant to be. Damn.
I'm just
Alright.
meant to just sit in the back. It's fine.
Yeah.
Tisk tisk.
You guys are just dodging the arrows that are just coming out of nowhere in his point of view.
So with her getting 16s and just missing, would Tanglefoot have any effect on that? Probably not. But I figured I'd ask.
Not really, because he's not trying to move so much.
She just misses.
Nari's shots are just sucking. It's not the fact.
I mean,
it's hard
hey.
to
I only got one working eye. It's really hard. It's just.
Making up excuses. Anyway. Who's next? Black?
Black's turn. Takes a swing at him. Misses with the first one, but hits with the second, putting another gash in this guy's thigh. Takes a final swing and does not miss with the third.
How much damage does he do?
I delivered another 4 points of damage to him.
Alright.
Just black.
Thwack delivered 4 points of damage to our enemy.
Good job, Black.
How?
Alright, Steffi.
Halbin?
I'm going to shoot electric arc again. See if I can't get that motherfucker to touch. And I get a 24.
Hits.
Boom. Yay. Ah. I do 8 points of damage.
Woo!
Alright. That's enough. Die now.
He is significantly injured. Alright, that was 2 actions. You gonna do anything else?
Nah. I don't got any real reason to do anything else, so.
Okay.
I was thinking, actually, never mind. I'm gonna try hitting him with my sling too. Forgot that. I'll try throwing a rock at him after my electric thing. Not mine. And that was a 22.
You hit him in the side of the head with a rock.
Dang! And it would be, I think, D6. Let's see. That'd be a 3.
Okay.
Damage. Propulsive damage, if it matters.
You could see blood running down out of his ear.
Nice.
Good.
True David and Goliath moment.
Well, I was like this close to be like, can I retcon it so it's an electric rock? And I'm like, nope. Got as max damage for the first one, so I'm not gonna do that.
Alright. Tatiana, your turn.
Alright, so since I'm in snake form, does it take me an action to turn out of snake form?
Yes, it would take 1 action to release that and turn back to your regular shape.
Okay.
And you also, if you do that on top of Vivian, you're going to shove her some random direction. You would have to take an action to move out of that square.
An action to go.
And
Just let
that
her
random
kind of-
direction does also involve possibly the tripwire that is behind you.
Oh.
Or to go in front.
Let's move.
Can I move like
diagonal in front, maybe?
diagonally to the
Away
pile?
from Halid. So here.
Not right in front of him, but the other way. Yeah, right
Yeah.
Okay.
there. Okay, and so, well, fuck, this doesn't do me any good.
It gets you back. Actually, here's something. Your elemental toss, you don't have to be in human form
Oh, okay.
because there's no verbal component to this. It's just you grab fire and throw. So little garter snake reels back, gets a ball of fire in its mouth, and pew, pew, pew.
Okay, so then I don't really have to move.
No, you could stay in place.
Okay, well then I'm gonna stay so that way I can use all 3 actions to
Pew, pew, pew.
spit fire at this motherfucker.
Okay.
Just a hairball with fire.
Alright, so off we go. First one. I got a 9. So,
Total of 9 does not hit.
next I got a 12.
Still not enough.
And then I got a 11.
Oh man.
I can tell you that.
You send fireballs flying in his direction, but he sees them and dodges.
We're just getting little arrows. Just fire.
Do I hit the boxes next to him and maybe the boxes start to catch on fire?
Well, you gotta be careful because Thwack's right there.
No, I'm not aiming it that way. I'll be aiming the opposite direction of Thwack. More towards the guy's left side.
You do hit one of the barrels, the one that's immediately behind the barrel that's immediately behind him. But it hits, leaves a char mark, but it's not enough for it to catch on fire.
Got it.
All right, Tatiana. Okay, it's Halid's turn again.
Fucking hell.
You will take a step back because he's hurting, and is going to try to chug a healing potion.
Thwack gets an attack of opportunity, right?
Yes, he does,
Yay.
which succeeds in hitting
Good job, Thwack.
Yay!
and does max damage.
Ooh.
Hey.
Halid is holy shit. The math say he be dead.
Woo!
Good.
Good job, Thwack! Yeah!
Thwack! Of course, I'm still
44
snake
hit
forms.
points. And Thwack
You're just-
delivered the last 7,
Victories.
getting Halid to fall dead. So he is bleeding to death from his femoral artery from
Good.
that groin shot that Thwack just gave him.
Believe that's the devil.
Vivian's gonna walk up to Hallen and be like, "We do not underfeed dogs," and then she's gonna rip out its skull.
You're going to rip out his skull?
Well, she's gonna cut it out with her little dagger.
You have to chop his head off.
I mean, she could slowly scalp him and stuff.
It's gonna take forever.
You could just dress him like a deer. It's cool.
Aiming a skull takes a lot of time.
I'm not worried about
You might want to just bag his head and, find a huntsman or something, or Thwack.
Alright,
to,
I'm gonna cut off its head and just toss it at Thwack and ask him to clean it.
He'll hold on, he'll throw it into his backpack and get back to you on that.
While I'm still in snake form, I slither over to Thwack and kind of like slither all the way up his body and around him and back down as like a happy dance.
Yay!
Brilliant.
Thwack's response, because he was rather focused. Thwack is terrified.
The poor boy!
Healing.
He starts doing the flail and get it off of me, get it off of me! Mistress, I get the snake off of me!
And then I pop back up and I'm like, "Here I am, Thwack, it's okay, it was just me, I'm sorry to scare you. You did such a great job, I was just excited."
She went.
Yeah.
Okay. Please
I'm
don't
gonna-
do that again, mistress.
I'm gonna heal-
Okay,
heal
Thwack.
Thwack real quick.
The poor baby.
And I healed him for 12.
You got him back up to full health.
Yay!
Good job, Thwack. We're very proud of you.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Make sure to give me my skull back in a timely manner.
And I'll press the digitated flower and pop it on top of it.
Oh yeah, can I just use prestidigitation to clean the skull?
You'll have to do it multiple times because it's no small job. You gotta remove the skin and the book and all the stuff. So, every half an hour, dissolve away a little more skin and bone. Or skin and ick.
I'll just
That's
let
tasty.
Thwack do it for now.
You might want to use the head to turn into the sheriff saying, "We got him."
Yeah.
Okay. Fine.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll let you have it back.
Wait, can I search his body for like a key?
Yes, you can.
Yay!
You are correct. It's in his pocket.
Ah!
Okay, I'm gonna bring out my lockbox. So we can unlock it.
Does anybody want the weapons he has? Or weapon?
I don't care about weapons.
You gotta
So-
share what's in the box, though.
So we'll start with what's in the box.
Okay.
Yes. They'll go to grave robbing after that.
Find the entry. Here we go. Inside the chest is a batch of 14 receipts that match the logs from Bort's ledgers. Clearly,
Hey!
he was the one who was buying the stuff. And hey, these crates might be the stuff. As well as a scrap of parchment that lists each transaction along with a value slightly higher than is listed in the original receipts. Looks like he's reselling it.
Oh wow. Okay.
The chest contains some gold that it looks like he skimmed off the top of these transactions. There's about 21 gold and 37 silver.
Yay.
21 gold. Okay, so we each get 5.
Woo.
Pieces. Hold on. No, we each get 5 gold pieces, 10 silver pieces, and then there's 1 gold and 4 silver pieces left.
If you give me the extra odd, I feel like it would be fair since I did most of the work with that box. You just
You
found
did
it.
run about.
So when it comes to gold, I really don't mind as long as I have like enough gold that I'm not worried about money.
Yeah, so it's 5 gold. How much silver a piece?
5 gold, 10 silver, but you can add that to gold, so 6 gold really.
6 more gold?
Yeah, 6 gold.
6 gold total. Gotcha.
6 gold total. And then there's gonna be 1 gold piece and 4 silver piece left.
Well, there's 4 of us, so 1 silver piece, and you're giving.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
1 gold.
We could just give the last gold to Thwack for killing the thing, because there's only one
Yeah,
left.
do that.
How much gold does everybody have?
I don't
I got
know.
13.
I'd have to do math.
I don't discuss financial matters with a Taurus.
That's fair. I'm really poor, and like I said, I'm not that worried about money, but I'd like to have some.
Well, and Steffi is not materialistic in any way, so she would not be upset if she was the person who got, like, the 1 less or whatever. She would not fight about money. She'd be like, whatever. I eat sunlight, bitches. Like,
I would like the extra piece, but I am not going to fight about it.
What about Thwack?
so yeah,
Oh, yeah.
we're the one last piece of Thwack since he did kill the
You should
big
just-
bad.
Give Thwack all of our extra pieces so we don't fight.
Yo.
But gets 1 gold, 1 silver.
Good job, Thwack.
Yay!
On the back of the transaction list, there's a crude map. It depicts the cave labeled hideout, the place where you are
6
presently,
gold
and next to a shape that might be a pond.
and 1 silver.
And there's a winding path through a strange V-shaped chamber behind the end of this thing called drop, that is labeled drop point. It looks like if Halle was acting as the middleman for somebody, it would probably be where he's delivering the goods.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Should we go to the drop point?
Well, we should search where we are real quick.
Yeah.
I
might see if any of the kind of barrels and boxes hear me need anything interesting, and it would be a 19 for me.
I rolled a 24 for perception.
I got a 13.
I'm just gonna.
Okay. The crates and barrels are not all empty. Maybe about 3/4 of them are. There is a fair amount of alchemical reagents that are still here that he has not delivered.
What kind of alchemical reagent?
Have to get back to you on that.
Okay. Is it worth taking any?
Potentially 50. There's almost 50 gold worth of stuff here. But it might take a little bit of effort to haul back to town.
Yeah, but I would just leave it here because it's kind of like evidence. So if we're like, I swear we didn't just like murder hobo this dude. Go to his hideout cave. Here on the map labeled hideout, and you will find a bunch of drugs.
Alright. I'm ready to go back to town. Is everybody healed up all the way?
But
Oh,
wait,
I'm not, but
there's
I'm okay.
more. You find a rune stone containing the shadow rune, which I'll
Dibs.
have to look up what the heck that does.
Dibs. I rolled a 24. Dibs.
And there are 2 ever-burning torches. There are torches that you can light, and they don't go out, no matter how long.
I'll take one because I have low light vision, not dark. So I'll take one.
Yeah, so the 2 people who don't have dark vision, which I think is Vivian and you, probably should take one of those apiece.
Yeah.
Entertainingly enough, ever-burning torches also work underwater.
Amazing. And I also
Kinda like
have a
magnesium
thing for water breathing, so I can go breathe in the water and use my flame.
Yo.
All right.
Searching him, we found the key. Was there anything else on his body?
Wee pawns.
Double checking. The kukri that he was using, it has runes carved into it.
What is it called again?
It's a kukri.
A kukri?
You know, like the Indian knife that's kind of like a machete but bent.
Oh.
Okay. I mean, if nobody else wants it, I'll take it because I'll end up selling it.
Actually, I might take it because it would probably function as a sword at my height. So
He has one lesser healing potion that he was about to try and drink, and another one of those, the Juggernaut Mutagen potion.
Oh, whoa.
He has 2 of those.
I'll take them.
yeah, I might take the. How do you spell that? As long as you're okay with that, Tatiana.
Yeah, I'll take it.
How do I
Kukri
spell?
is, Kukri is spelled Kukri.
Kukri. If you just want to like text me in the chat, it's stats. I'll pop those in there.
Okay. I'll have to look that up, but it's a
Nice.
1d6 weapon.
Yay.
And with the bend on it, it's good for use for tripping. But as I mentioned, there are runes carved into this blade.
Would that go into like item in some way, or
I don't understand what you're asking.
I was putting where to put on my sheet, but I can also just do that later.
Got it.
Unless we are planning on getting into a lot more combat in this session. Kind
No,
of here.
we're pushing, we're getting close to 10 o'clock, so I don't want to move into the next section.
Yeah.
But we
Also,
can.
like, you'll tell me what I need to know to put in my sheet before next time.
Right.
Hmm.
Okay. He's wearing leather armor that's a little singed now.
Toasty on the armor.
And if you follow the tripwires that he created, you'll find some more spear launchers in the more spear launchers hidden among the crates. You managed to avoid the trip lines.
Huzzah!
Okay. So are they just spears that we throw? You said they're spear launch. How does that work? What is that? How can we take that?
It's heavy crossbows that he's fitted spears into. Then firing a spear is not going to go very far, but it'll still do damage, at short range. If you wanted these heavy crossbows, none of you are big beefy individuals, so they'd be very unwieldy to use.
But we could set them up like traps.
You could set them up like traps or sell them back off to the villagers.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to. If nobody else wants to grab it, I'll grab it.
It's probably too heavy for me to carry.
Definitely want to. Well, They're not so heavy that you couldn't stuff them in your backpack, spread them around a bunch of you, but
Okay.
they'd be unwieldy for you to try and use in combat.
Right.
Definitely wanted to remove the traps so that, you know, nobody accidentally sets these things off and gets gutted.
I mean, there's 4 of them and 4 of us, so if we each take one, we can sell them back.
There's 3 of them total. One back in the house and 2 here.
Well, I can take one of them
Okay.
to at least carry back to sell.
So it's it's a crossbow with a spear attached to it already.
Yes.
Okay.
But you just pull the spear off, and it can be used as a regular crossbow.
Got it.
It's just a big heavy version.
Okay. It's in me inventory slot.
All right. So you head back to town from here?
Yeah.
Yep.
By the way, I think Tatiana wanted to pick up something at the house that you saw there.
The other crossbow, the other trap that he had set up. That was the other thing I had mentioned.
Perfect.
So do you remember from last time that there's on the receipt where he's reselling to somebody else, where he was being identified in Bort's books as H. He's selling this stuff off to somebody that he's identifying as V.
V?
V.
Doing something shady, Vivian?
Yeah, and then how much experience do we get?
That's true.
I will have to math that all together.
Okie dokie.
It is definitely going to be enough for you all to go up a level.
Yay! Gonna be all kinds of fun tweaks to the sheet.
So you take all of the head and all of the information back to the sheriff.
Yes.
Yep.
Taking all the information only adds to the inept sheriff's worry. Worse than a simple murder, your investigation has uncovered a nefarious plot involving secret agents, clandestine deliveries, and obviously this has been going on for years.
Some kind of sheriff you are.
Got drug dealers in your town, boy.
You let Helmet go now?
Dang affiliation.
Showing him all of this and the evidence, you're completely cleared of any wrongdoing, and Philnick is probably going to get off light, but he still did poison somebody.
Behead him!
Let him off his
Remember, the caravan will be allowed to take off when they're ready, but on hearing this, Tamil, the now de facto head of the caravan, is very hesitant to do so. It appears that they've got some significant concerns, as this just doesn't seem to be done yet. Why did Halrod kill off Bort, the guy who was delivering him supplies? Don't know. And also, the sheriff also wants to help your help to uncover the true culprit. So, let's see. What do you guys want? What do you guys want to do, so I can plan? Are you going to, skip town and leave things going on, or going to continue to investigate what's going on?
I mean, I'd like to finish. I want to know what happened.
Yeah, I kind of want to figure out who V is.
Yeah.
Vivian.
You can blame it all on Vivian.
Yeah, it's Vivian.
Vivian's like, I want to clear my name.
Not the wrong V.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Vivian would want to leave, but I want to stay here and figure out what happened.
All right.
Huh?
So you started this run at midday. Started this at midday. It's coming up, dinner time. So good time to put all of this to rest.
Get some noms.
I take a nap on the windowsill of the tavern to get my meal for the day as the sun sets.
So we will continue this on in next session.
Yay!
You guys said that you're going to be staying in town to see what all of this means, and we'll continue from there.
Yay!
You guys continue to talk to our viewers, and I will math up what the experience is.
Sweets. Well, shout out to the couple of viewers that we still have hanging out with us. Thank you guys again for tuning in this evening. I know in certain moments we may have been a little bit quieter than usual, as we're all going through some stuff. Now we're gonna have lots more stuff to go through. Come next session, we're gonna have to do some more numberings and some more alterations to our character sheets, and
Getting beefier.
coming up on level 2, some of our characters may have some really interesting changes, so that'll be pretty neat to see what's gonna happen in next session and how cool we are. Also, I do have 2 Juggernaut potions that I could just dump on somebody. Just kidding.
If you have roids, you have some ready-made roids.
Yeah, I got some roids ready. I'm probably gonna use them on Sephi and then Black.
I'm saying we just got like a baby.
See, what needs to happen is I use wild shape, turn like a bear or something, then we do the roid potion.
Yeah.
I just want to see just a
That'd be dope.
muscular, like tiny thing, just like.
I mean, I would also like that.
Like,
But
swallow
either
up.
way, like a koala, you could be I'm just kidding.
That would be fun
A
to do,
muscular
though. Grab a
koala,
friggin'
just-
koala.
Or like a red panda. I'd like that. I'd actually like that even more because I
That'd
love
be
red
so
pandas.
cute.
Shredded red
I'd do
panda,
that.
like.
The roids that red panda,
What
What are you
baby.
doing?
Treat it like an anime face, where it's like that stony face and all the muscles are like chiseled.
But like the high def.
I will
really-
remind you that there was something odd about the roid potion that
Had that weird smell
makes
to it.
Yeah, there's a weird smell to it. So you might want to investigate that before using it.
I will.
Maybe ask somebody, you think this is poisonous?
I think it's poison, but is it
It was clearly
poison?
poison.
It
But
can't.
is it poison?
It
But
can't
is
be
it,
poison.
though? Only one real way, though.
I don't think it's poison because if what's his face was using it and he wasn't dead, it's obviously not that kind of poisonous.
Well, maybe it might be poisonous to you specifically.
You said it was like sickly sweet. Maybe you put like, cranberry juice in his drug.
Oh, I'm fucking dead.
Well, I have nature.
I like to make sure
I
my
have
drugs have a
occultism.
nice flavor, nice
I have
balance. I
medicine.
infuse it with a little bit of rosemary, a little bit of lavender.
It's gotta have that.
I got some things I can roll for to figure it out, so I'll figure it out.
Oh yeah. It's nothing but chicken wing.
You just chicken wing.
Ain't nothing but chicken.
So, for our viewers, guys, don't forget we do this every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. All the fun stuff. We hope that you guys will tune in again with us next week and hang out and see what our characters become.
And see who was the one who killed the reason that homie got killed.
Who is
Figure out the
V?
mystery with us.
All
Oh,
right,
we got
another
another
170 experience points,
Yay.
which should push all of you over the top to the next level.
Woo!
Starting over at 0.
7 is 1. And then that's 11.
Yeah, so now that we go to level 2, we start at 0 again.
No, you have more than 1,000 points.
Okay.
So whatever you've got above 1,000 points, you keep to help you work towards the next level.
Yes. Do we just do whatever we have over 1,000, or do we just write for me 1,110? And then
You should all be at 1,110, so you would just have 110,
okay.
and then so you can go up to level 2.
Level
Yay.
2, baby.
So we're only at 110 right now and level 2.
Yeah. You go, yep, 110 and level 2.
Yay.
So,
Woot.
Cool bananas. Well, if that's the case, unless there's anything else, I might go get my party on. Get my really getting a lot warmer because it's still very, very cold in this house on.
yeah,
Why do you have no heat?
Because the landlady doesn't let anyone have access to the thermostat and she forgot to turn it on today.
Yeah.
So I live in a very beautiful old Victorian mansion with exactly 0 insulation. So,
Yeah.
Lovely.
yep.
I'm gonna go get the museum.
Love you all. Oh, goodbye, friend. I see you later. Bye-bye.
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 Daddy and out too.
No, Tez.
Bye.
So one last thanks to our viewers for tuning in this evening, and we will see you guys next Tuesday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Same time, same place, every week, same people, but cooler characters next week. Yeah.